Last summer, I spent 3 days dripping sweat while staring at a wall of air conditioners in a big box store. I bought a portable unit, lugged it upstairs, and spent the next 3 months trying to sleep next to what sounded like a jet engine. It was a miserable, expensive mistake. You are probably staring at the same confusing choice right now between a quick fix and a permanent upgrade. Here is exactly how to avoid my mistake and pick the unit that will actually keep you cool. The core mechanics of moving heat. Air conditioners do not actually create cold air. They remove heat and moisture from the air inside your room and dump it somewhere else. That is the entire game. The difference between a mini split and a portable AC comes down to exactly how and where they perform that heat transfer. You know how a refrigerator works by pushing the heat out the back so the inside stays cold? Both of these systems are doing the exact same thing, but on a much larger scale. Here's what matters when you are trying to decide which system belongs in your house. It's about understanding where the loud, hot parts of the machine are going to live. Cooling power and real-world performance. When you look at the box for a portable AC, you'll see a big number telling you how many BTUs of cooling power it has. But there's a massive catch. Most portable air conditioners have a single hose that snaps into your window. That hose is blasting hot exhaust air outside. Well, to do that, it has to pull air from inside your room. That creates a negative pressure. Your room acts like a giant vacuum and starts sucking in hot air from the hallway, under the door, and through the cracks in your windows just to replace the air being blown outside. You're actively fighting against your own cooling system. A mini split operates in a completely different universe. There is no air exchange between the inside and the outside. The system just circulates a chemical refrigerant through copper pipes. The indoor unit takes the hot air from your room, passes it over super cold coils, and blows it right back into the room. The heat travels outside through the pipes to the outdoor compressor. Because a mini split is not creating a vacuum effect in your living space, it cools the room rapidly and evenly. It's not just blowing a stream of cold air at your face while the rest of the room swelters, it's physically changing the climate of the entire space. The noise factor you have to live with. This is where my own experience went completely off the rails. You see, an air conditioner has a compressor. The compressor is the heavy mechanical heart of the system that squishes the refrigerant gas. It is inherently loud and vibrates heavily. With a portable AC, that heavy, loud compressor is sitting right there on the floor next to your bed or your couch. When it kicks on, it sounds like a commercial refrigerator starting up. You have to turn up your television. You have to speak louder to the person sitting across from you. Trying to sleep with that machinery humming and clunking 3 feet away requires earplugs or absolute exhaustion. The genius of the mini split design is right there in the name. It splits the system in half. The loud, vibrating compressor is banished to the outside of your house. It sits in your yard or mounts to an exterior wall. The only thing installed inside your room is the sleek air handler. That indoor unit basically just contains a fan. It is whisper quiet. You can easily hold a conversation, watch a movie at normal volume, or sleep peacefully while the system is running at full blast. If noise is a deal breaker for you, this comparison is over before it even begins. Installation realities and hidden headaches. The portable AC markets itself as the ultimate plug-and-play device. You buy it, roll it out of the box, snap the plastic panel into your window, attach the exhaust hose, and plug it into a standard wall outlet. That is the dream. The reality is that the window kits are often flimsy. You usually have to seal the gaps with weather stripping or duct tape to keep the hot air and the bugs outside. Plus, you have to deal with the water. As the portable unit pulls humidity out of the air, it collects water in a tank. Depending on where you live, you might be emptying a heavy plastic bucket of water every single day just to keep the machine running. A mini split demands a serious commitment. You are not just unboxing an appliance, you are doing construction on your home. You have to drill a 3-inch hole straight through your exterior wall to route the electrical wires, copper pipes, and a drain line. Then you have to mount a heavy bracket to the wall to hold the indoor unit. Outside, you need a solid, level surface for the heavy compressor, and unless you buy a specific pre-charged DIY kit, you absolutely must hire a licensed HVAC professional to vacuum the copper lines and release the refrigerant. You're looking at a project that takes days to plan and install, not minutes. Energy efficiency and your monthly bill. Nobody wants a surprise when the electric bill arrives in August. Portable units are notoriously power hungry because they are fighting that negative pressure issue we talked about earlier. The compressor runs longer and harder to maintain the temperature. They are simply not an efficient way to transfer heat. If you run one all summer, you will feel it in your wallet. Mini splits are incredibly efficient. Most modern units use inverter technology. Instead of just turning entirely on or entirely off like a traditional air conditioner, an inverter mini split works like the accelerator pedal in your car. It ramps up smoothly to reach the target temperature and then just hums along at a very low speed to keep it there. This constant low power operation draws significantly less electricity than a system that is constantly starting and stopping. Over a few years, the money you save on your electric bill can actually help offset the massive upfront cost of the system. The aesthetics and floor space dilemma. You have to look at this machine every single day. A portable AC is essentially a large plastic trash can sitting in the middle of your floor. It takes up valuable real estate. You have a giant corrugated plastic tube snaking up your wall to the window. It blocks your view and makes the room look like a temporary construction zone. A mini split mounts high up on your wall near the ceiling. It stays completely out of the way of your furniture, it does not eat up a single inch of floor space, and you get to keep full use of your window. Yes, it is still a visible plastic box on your wall, but it blends into the background much better than a rolling tower of plastic. The financial investment. A decent portable air conditioner will cost you a few $100s. You buy it today and you are cool tonight. It is an immediate, cheap solution for an immediate problem. A mini split is a major financial investment. The equipment alone costs over $1,000, and hiring a professional to install it will often double or triple that price. You are improving the permanent infrastructure of your home. If you rent your apartment, have strict homeowners association rules, or just need to survive a 2-week heat wave without spending thousands of dollars, go buy the portable unit. Accept the noise and the ugly hose as the price of admission for instant relief. Get a dual hose model if you can find one because it solves that negative pressure problem and works much better. But if you own your home, plan to stay there for a few years, and you value peace, quiet, and low energy bills, you need to save up for the mini split. It completely transforms how a room feels without taking over your floor space or sounding like a jet engine at the foot of your bed. Do it right once and you will never have to think about it again.